Good morning, children. Welcome back with the next new session. So in this session we are going to discuss the question and answers part from the lesson that we have so far discussed, that is lesson number 8, impact of technology on livelihood. I hope you understood the lesson very well. So here today we are discussing the question and answers part and end up the lesson today with explanation. Okay, so firstly I can see here there are 9 question and answers from this lesson. So I'll be reading them one by one and let you know the meaning of it. Okay, so first question. Narahari created the following list of activities where technology is not used. Do you agree with him? If not, prove him wrong. Okay, so here Narahari created a following list of activities that is related with technology. Technology is not used. Where the technology is not used, he has prepared a list of that. If you feel that no, in this part of the segment technology is been used, so if you can prove him wrong, so you have to give the explanation for that as well. So firstly, while singing a song, is there any technology needed? Second one, while cooking idli, any technology is needed? Then while performing drama on the stage, is there any technology needed? Like last one, while making garland for sale, any technology is needed? So what it is, what you feel, if everything is correct, like like all these 4 activities there is no required of technology. If you feel no, in some or the other activity technology is been involved, if you can prove him wrong, so give the explanation for that. Okay, so second question, describe how the situation of labor has changed in the power looms and mills. Do you think his change is beneficial to the laborers or to the owners? Give the reason for your answer. Okay, describe how the situation of labor has changed in the power looms and mills. Okay, you have to explain the change of a person, a labor who is working in the power loom. Power loom means a person who is making clothes with the help of machines in the company, that is power looms. Okay, or in the mill. So what are the life change, that means what are the changes that the person has undertaking? Give think the change that is beneficial to the laborer or to the owner. So whatever the work is going on in the power loom factories or in the mills, so whether it is beneficial to the owner of the company or the labor who is working in the company. So give the reasons to this answer. Okay, so you can write this answer in your own words. Then third question, what are the advantages of using CH? What are the advantages of using CHs? CHs we have discussed, no, combined harvesting. Okay, then who benefits the most? So who is getting the benefit the most? Then why do farmers use CHs? So why do farmers use CHs? So you have to explain about it. Then fourth question, changes in technology lead to the changes in job opportunities. Changes in technology leads to the changes in job opportunities. Do you agree with this statement? So they are asking if the technology is being changed, how it is generating or how it is providing the employment opportunities. Okay, so you have to explain with your own words. Okay, then fifth question, Prabhavati feels it is true that telephone technology has changed. She feels that new jobs are available to only educated persons. She also says that many people in India are not literate and hence modern technology is also biased to educated. Do you agree with her? Give the reasons. So what they are asking is, she says that she feels that technology, once the technology has helped the telecommunication, impacted on telecommunication, she says that it is helpful only to the educated people. That means job opportunities are only for educated people. So it does not help uneducated people. So in the lesson we have discussed specifically when we spoke about the service sector, I have told you not only educated, even the non-educated were given the job opportunities, isn't it? So what it is, you have to write about it. Then sixth question, in this chapter, changes in technology in 3 sectors are discussed. In the following table, identify a different example for each of these sectors that is not discussed here. Okay, so in the lesson itself I have told you 3 sectors, isn't it? Agriculture, textile, and finally service sector. So how it has helped here, a box is given here discussing about 3 sectors. So you have to write one. So you have to write about it in detail. Okay, and fill the table over there. Then seventh question, read the paragraph under the heading new skills and new jobs and answer the following. So there is a paragraph given in the textbook with the heading of new skills and new jobs. So you have to read the paragraph and answer the question. The question is, what are the newly created jobs for young people in our area, in your area? So what are the new job created, like job opportunities that are being created for the young people in your area? You have to write about it. Then eighth question, locate the following in the world map. So here a world map question is given, so where you have to mark the places in the world map. So the countries that are given here is England, USA and India. Okay. Then ninth question and the last question, the people live in the forest, are adjacent to forest, cannot afford to use latest technology. What measures do you suggest for improving their lives? So what they are saying is, people who are living in the villages or people who are living in the forest, they use the traditional methods only for agriculture. So as the new technologies have all come in the agriculture also, do you suggest any kind of an technology systems for them that helps to improve their lives? So what are your suggestions? You can answer in this question. Okay, so here are the 9 question and answers from the lesson impact of technology on the livelihoods on the lesson number 8 from 8th standard textbook. I hope you all understood this lesson very well, and you can write these answers in your own words because it's all general form. Okay, so we'll meet up in the next upcoming class with the next new lesson. Till then, bye children. Thank you. Have a nice day.